All right, I have an update on the Carlee Russell case from Hoover, Alabama. As you all know, or many of you know, the sister came up missing after pulling over on the highway. She thought she saw a little baby walking by themselves. She tried to help the little baby, and she came up missing. Carlee Russell went missing on July 13th around 8:30 p.m. after work. July 13th was on a Thursday. She called 911 about a little boy walking on the side of the highway. And then she called her mom while she was walking towards the little boy to try to help the little boy. And then she started screaming while she was on the phone with her mama, and that was the last time her mama heard of her. Carlee Russell is 25 years old. She's a nursing student. And Carlee Russell also has a boyfriend. First responders found Carlee's car and her wig and her cell phone in her purse, but no Carlee. Saturday, Carlee returned home. Just out the blue, she's walking down the street and she returned home. Carlee told police she was kidnapped and held by two people, and later she escaped. Police haven't been able to speak with Carlee after the first time after she returned home. Police haven't been able to verify most of Carlee's statement. But they did, the phone that was left in the car, they did get in the phone, and her internet, Carlee's internet searches showed July 11th, 2 days before she went missing. Carlee searched on her cell phone to search whether you have to pay for an Amber Alert, which was interesting. The day she went missing, she searched information about a bus station in Birmingham. She also searched a one-way ticket from Birmingham to Nashville, Tennessee, which is also interesting. She also searched the movie Taken and how to take money from a register, from a cash register without being caught the same day she went missing. Interesting again. There was more information uncovered showing who Carlee may be as a person, but not released by the police. I don't tell you what that is. That could be nude pictures or sexual stuff, or she cheating on her boyfriend with multiple different dudes. Ain't no telling what that is. When Carlee returned home, she had a tear in her skirt, a small injury to her lip, and she had $107 found on her, which is interesting. Now, what else I left out too? They also said that when Carlee left work, they observed her on camera with a bathrobe and she took some tissue from work. And I believe she stopped at a Target store and she bought some snacks, like some cheeses and something else. You know, all that stuff is pretty much consistent with somebody finna go on a vacation or finna go to somebody else's house. And this is the stuff they bringing along while they chilling at somebody else's house or on vacation. And so, you know, I really hope this ain't a case of a creep move going bad. What I mean by that, somebody didn't have intentions to disturb everybody, but they just wanted to creep off. They wanted to go and meet another guy and have a little fun and not be caught for it, not be exposed for it. And, you know, I really hope this ain't that case. You know, where this sister run wrong. If you're going to creep off, teenagers, whoever listen to this, if you're going to creep off, just do what you do. As Carlee's 25 years old, so, you know, maybe, I don't know, you're 25, you grown. But maybe it's a situation where she don't want to let her parents down. You know, she the good kid. She a nursing student at 25 years old, which means, I don't know how long she been in college, but it means, to me, it shows she on her business at a young age. So I don't know if she just didn't want to let her parents down, you know, by creeping off like that, or was it more about the boyfriend? Because she do have a boyfriend. Was it more about she didn't want to be looked at as cheating on her boyfriend? You know, she didn't want him to find out. I don't know. I hate to call this girl story a lie. They still investigating. The police chief said they're gonna get to the bottom of this, which I believe they will, because they already uncovered a lot of information as it is. Especially there was a camera on the highway showing when her car pulled over and she got out, but they didn't see nobody else around her. They seen her get out, walk away from her car, and disappear. Yeah, also there was a camera showing or something like that that she walked home on Saturday. She returned home by herself. So who knows where this story is going to go? It's looking like they cannot verify her story. They cannot verify she's been kidnapped. It's looking like maybe this story was made up to cover up something. For me, I know teenagers usually cover up. You know, they wouldn't hung out somewhere that they don't want their parents or their boyfriend to find out or their girlfriend. But the one mistake you make here, you got the police involved. And then you said a little toddler was walking unattended. And the police brought out the helicopters and search teams and other search people came and got involved. That's a lot of hours and a lot of people involved, in something that may be a hoax, that may be a false story. So that's the one thing you don't do. You don't call and get the police involved if you're on some BS. But like I said, I don't know if this story is true or false. We have to wait and see what else the police comes up with. I just hope that any person out there, teenager, grown, if you're on some BS, don't get the police involved. Don't do that. Do what you do and accept the consequences. When I was a teenager, we did what we did. If you get back home and it's a beat down, then you gotta accept that beat down. Your mama told you to be home by 8 o'clock or when it get dark outside, and you play all the way till 11, 12 o'clock. Because sometimes you have friends, they mamas and dad don't care. You can stay there as long as you want to, as long as you're being respectful. And when you go home, you get that beat down. It is what it is, but you don't get the police involved knowing you on some BS. Like, once again, like I said, I don't know if this story is true or this story is false. Uh, I hope for this sister's sake it's true. But everything the police done investigated and all the cameras and, different videos they got, her cell phone searches, starting to look like this story might have been false. This might have been a false claim of kidnap. And one of her searches was from Birmingham to Nashville, a one-way bus ticket. So maybe this has got more to do with creeping with a man in Nashville, Tennessee, or hanging out with some friends in Nashville, Tennessee. Who knows? We all got to stay tuned and find out. Good thing the sister is safe, that she back home. Stay on business. You on business, stay on business. You try to be successful, stay successful. Stay away from this foolishness in the streets. I'm out.